This is your dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. Starting from humble beginnings, Nick has been beating the markets for over 2 decades. He shares with you his take on the profitable trades that will have you moving towards financial freedom in no time at all. To see an in-depth review of his track record and much more, go to inthemoneystocks.com. Welcome. This is your daily dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. I'm Kerry Lutz, and today is 9/29/21, show number 325. Well, the markets took a hit yesterday, Nick.
It was more than a hit, Kerry. Yesterday, the markets were absolutely creamed, so to speak. And again, after that big slaughtering, today they're bouncing back a little bit. That is common after what we call a 90% plus down day. Anytime 90% of the issues are down, generally the next day you'll get a little bit of a bounce. So yesterday's decline was led by the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite and NASDAQ-100. The semiconductors, which are a part of that, were hit particularly hard. So this industry group carries a lot of weight in the market, and I view it as probably the most important industry group. And today it's struggling again after Micron earnings came out earlier last night. So right now, semiconductors have to be followed very, very closely by everybody. And again, they're definitely showing some weakness here this morning.
All right. And the cloud-based companies also, cloud software also taking a hit.
Yeah, cloud software got absolutely pounded yesterday. If you look at some of these cloud software ETFs like IGV, which is probably the most popular, that really got hit hard, closed well below its 50-day moving average. So I think you got to be really, really careful of tech. There are still some other areas in the market that are looking good. So we may see more money rotation coming out of technology, money coming out of tech, going into other places. But, I would avoid technology overall right now at this point in time for longer term plays. You could get, short term 1 or 2 day bounces and things like that. But I do not like tech at all right now.
All right. Precious metals also getting clobbered yesterday and today.
Yeah, today we're seeing really a little sell-off in gold. Gold is down as we speak by about 11 points, but silver is getting absolutely mauled. Silver is down 4.6% today. I'm not sure of the exact reason why it's getting hit, but I will say that this is a very ugly downturn for silver today. And I own SLV, by the way, so full disclosure there. Not happy to see this, but sometimes that's how it plays out. And again, there are a lot of levels much, much lower, but this is not a good day for any of the precious metals, especially silver.
So maybe there's some liquidation going on. I meant to ask you, the Spydrs, did they flash that warning sign yesterday?
Yeah, the Spydrs came in yesterday, but you know what they did? They held above the 100 period moving average by the close. So that was a level that was just breached on the 20th of September. The Spydrs actually went down to $430, actually pierced that level. Yesterday, the Spydrs closed at 433.72, which was actually just above its 100-day moving average. So it actually still has a higher low in place. I would be concerned really with the Spydrs if they take out the low from September 20th, which was 428.86. If you close below that level, then there's some real problems in the making here. But right now, the Spydrs still live to fight another day.
All right. So it's not time to panic and sell everything yet.
Not yet. Right now, it's still a market where there's a lot of money rotation going on. You see certain sectors up one day, other areas will see that money leave that sector and going to another sector. It's just what I call a hot potato market, and that still is the case today. But overall, the Spydrs are still okay. What's not okay, though, is technology. And when you look at the NASDAQ Composite, that was an ugly sell-off yesterday, and I think that has to be watched very closely. Semiconductors also are under big pressure. We just talked about the cloud software names. Another big industry group now, very close to almost what the semiconductors were. That's now got to be followed closely. That was ugly yesterday as well.
All right. So what's with our cryptocurrencies here?
So cryptocurrencies are still living to fight another day right now. They never broke that key level that we always talk about. So when I look at the cryptos, and I'm just pulling up my chart here, they're still above that psychological level. We talked about that 40,000 area. Yeah, that's the level that must be held. So far, we look at the cryptos today, they're trading at 42,000 on the Bitcoin. So overall, cryptos are still living to fight another day, but keep that 40,000 level on your radar. If you break through there with any momentum, that's probably lights out and a very good sell signal for the cryptos. But right now, they've been defended down there and they're still holding on.
All right. Well, I think we'll leave it at that. Enough said for today. Hey, you should go over, take a look at inthemoneystocks.com, see how Nick has been doing it for all these decades, and take a look at the Twitter feeds at ITMS, at Nick Santiago01, and at Kerry Lutz. Your email's always welcomed at kl@kerrylutz.com. Nick, we'll talk to you Friday.
Sounds good, Kerry.
This is your dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. Starting from humble beginnings, Nick has been beating the markets for over 2 decades. He shares with you his take on the profitable trades that will have you moving towards financial freedom in no time at all. To see an in-depth review of his track record and much more, go to inthemoneystocks.com.